Hey guys, Scott Dispel here, dispelmusic.com. Welcome to our humble studio on the shores of the Cuyahoga River and Lake Erie. Today, a new update on the upcoming Inferno album. Woo! Hey guys, Scott Dispel here, dispelmusic.com. It's been a minute since I've reached out to you guys, way too long. I apologize for the absence. If you like anything Gothic or medieval or fantasy, you're in the right spot. We love fantasy gaming, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, anything fantasy inspired, especially with swords and battle axes and chainmail. So if those things you love, maybe tarot, maybe the mystical, all that stuff inspires us. That's what we write our music about. So you are in the right spot. Well, today I wanted to give you an update on our upcoming album, Inferno. I'm happy to say we just got the t-shirts. I think they turned out beautifully. The t-shirts, awesome. The artwork was designed by Claudia Bezik in Poland. So our hopes and wishes go out to her. And it was printed at Lotus Printing, so big shout out to my dude Larry at Lotus Printing. So it's putting out this Inferno album. It's been one step at a time, and every step gets us that much closer to the end of the journey, at least for this album. So first and foremost, I want to thank all of you for spending your time with us here, supporting us, taking an interest in our band. So we are a Gothic rock, Gothic metal with some progressive elements in it. Basically, I guess the best way to describe it would be like I'm a metalhead at heart, but I also love Gothic and Darkwave and industrial. So we kind of mix those elements. So we're really trying to be like a heavy Gothic band, kind of like the Black Sabbath of Goth is kind of what we're shooting for. And you could be the judge of that. But I really think on our new album, Inferno, we really expressed that, and I think we nailed it, and I can't wait for you to hear it. So, update to you guys, we're going to be doing pre-sale pretty soon for our Kickstarter supporters. You're the ones who made the album possible. You funded the album, so you have priority. So I did want to show you the shirts, let you know we are progressing, we're getting there. The only holdup has been the music's been done for about 6 weeks now. It's mastered. It's ready to go. It's ready to be sent to the CD plant. It's ready to be sent to the album pressing plant for vinyl. However, we're still waiting on the artwork for the insides. So that's what's holding it up. So that's the gist of what's going on. It's kind of frustrating, but I don't have control over that. That's why I really like having control over a lot of things in this band. That's one thing I've learned from being in the music industry, what you don't have control of and other people have control of. Timelines might get skewed. People might have different ideas. Pretty much every band I've been into up until this one, the singers quit, and all those years of practice or touring went out the window. But whatever. So with this band, it was really a vision that I had, and I really put a lot of effort into making sure things run smoothly from all angles. But it's also a lot of work, so I definitely suffered from burnout putting this album out. So that's why you're not seeing me doing these videos weekly when I should be, because I'm quite frankly burned out and juggling getting the album out and making a sustainable living so I could pay for my bills and expenses. And you understand that because all of us are definitely going through challenging times. In my opinion, apocalyptic times. So definitely trust your intuition and be discerning on what's going on around you and the sources that you seek for information. Be very wary of what's going on. So, with that out of the way, let's talk music again. So, the music's ready to go. I reached out to the artist actually 2 nights ago, sent him an email trying to get an update. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I also did ask him to send us an updated version of the CD cover, what's going to be on the actual CD. He had that done, but we added a few songs to the album. So I just need that edited. And if I can get that right away, once I get that, I'm going to order the CDs, and then we're going to launch the CDs, and the digital downloads are going to go out to our Kickstarter supporters. So the Kickstarter supporters that just did digital or CD, or digital and CD with a t-shirt, anything that does not include the vinyl, we're going to get that out to our Kickstarter supporters right away as soon as I get that CD cover, because then I can at least order the digital portion of the album. So that's what I think was the best thing to do, and I'm guessing you guys probably agree because you've been waiting almost a year to hear this album. And then this way what we'll do is we'll send out the digital version of the album through email to all of our Kickstarter supporters, and people who ordered the CDs, just the CDs, or just the t-shirts and CDs, or whatever extras, anything that did not include vinyl will be shipped out once I have that artwork. Then once I get the artwork that goes into the insert of the vinyl album, then I can order the vinyl, which will probably take 2 to 3 months. All the vinyl pressing plants are very backed up. So what we're going to do is any vinyl orders are going to have to wait to get their physical product, because I want to ship everything as is because shipping is obviously through the roof now. So great timing to have a band. And it's just been a challenge, but we're going to overcome, we're going to maintain, and we're going to prosper, and we're going to get this out to you. This is an awesome album. It was definitely a journey. It's one of my life's works, and Ravensea and Sean did outstanding jobs on it. It's absolutely comparable to anything that's out there in the music industry, and plus it's cool, and it's talking about going into Dante's Inferno and a song for every layer of the Inferno, and we sprinkled in some archdukes and archdevils from Dungeons and Dragons to give it flavor. It's a complete adventure. It's awesome. I can't wait to share it. So that's the update. Things are moving along. They're moving a little slowly. It's just because of the artwork. So the music's done. That was the biggest hurdle. The next hurdle is the artwork. I'm sure we're close. I've seen rough drafts. So we're moving right along. So we're going to get those digital orders out to you guys. Now, for those of you who weren't part of the Kickstarter, what we're going to do, I'm going to do a pre-order campaign. I'm going to send out all of our email subscribers who are in our email list. You're going to be getting an email for the pre-order campaign, and I'll probably do some ads on social media, mainly Facebook. So if you are not part of our Facebook family, it's Dispel Music on Facebook. Or if you would like to be part of our email family, where I send you stuff like this video, our email subscribers get everything first. And there's an incentive for becoming one of our email subscribers, is you just go to our website, dispelmusic.com. There's a big red arrow on the right where you enter your email address, your name, and that enters you into our email. You become part of our email family, and you get a bonus EP for free. So we send you the 4-song The Goddess EP just for signing up. We want to share music with you, get you familiar with the band, what we stand about, things we like, some of the stories, behind the scenes, music videos, some of the blogs I post, talking about nerdy stuff about history and fantasy and medieval warfare and all that crazy stuff. So, we really just want to share that with you. We love the genre, and it's a small niche, but we're loving to be a part of it. And obviously we've got, over 4,000 of you that agree with us, that love what we're doing. So we appreciate that. So I guess I crammed a lot into this video, but basically things are moving along. We're going to be sending out the digital version of the Inferno album, and the CDs and the t-shirts are going to be coming out soon. If you ordered vinyl, your shipment will not ship till I have that physical vinyl in my hand. And once I have the vinyl and you'll get the shirts and the CDs and everything. It's a big package. So I got to wait for the vinyl to send it out. And yeah, you guys already paid, your Kickstarter guys already paid your shipping. So I can't send multiple packages out because we just frankly can't afford it. So for your vinyl guys and gals, I'm sorry you have to wait for the vinyl, but we're going to send you the digital download through email so you can at least start hearing the album. And then again, for the earlier pledges on the Kickstarter, where it was just CD or digital download, maybe CD, t-shirt, some dice, or the car, whatever, I'll get that out to you right away once I get the CDs. So that's kind of the gist. It's the update. I know it took a long time for me to do this. I am currently in communication with Rafik, who did our first 2 music videos, and we're talking about doing some behind-the-scenes stuff. And I thought maybe that would be really cool, where I could find some cool settings, and I could kind of tell the backstory of Dante's Inferno, how our album relates to it, the description of each song, and kind of the background to really give you the story and make you feel like you're part of that journey. So I'm going to be talking to Rafik Roberts about that. So looking forward to that. He did our first 2 music videos. So if you haven't seen Modal Consequence or Temptation, please go to our YouTube channel. Click on those, check them out. Super cool videos. He's a brilliant videographer. And speaking of videos, we just submitted our newest music video, which was Glacia's Heresy, which is song number 7 on the album. It's our only acoustic song. And Ravensea's voice is absolutely beautiful on this on the song. It could even bring you to tears. It's so beautiful, and some of our fans were like, holy cow. So we premiered that last weekend at the Garden State Film Festival in New Jersey. And supposedly the people at the film festival, the administrators, loved it so much they gave us a prime viewing spot at 8 p.m. on Saturday night to premiere the music video in the theater for everybody. So the 8 o'clock comes around, play the music video. They didn't play it with sound. So the video played as a silent movie. So the music video had no music. So it was just the film. And it's kind of discouraging and kind of heartbreaking. And frankly embarrassing for us. When it's such a shame, because those people could experience Ravensea's voice, because the song is driven by her beautiful voice, and it's such a shame that happened, and we don't know why it happened. And it turns out the next day they played it, I believe in the afternoon, and it had the sound with it. So we're not sure what happened, but it's very disappointing, and it's just been a really interesting journey with this band. Like a challenge. So when you find something that really you put your heart and soul into, and you're fighting and pushing and working hard, you're going to get these obstacles that are going to knock you out, and you just got to keep getting back up. And I have great examples, because we released our first album, Lore, on January of 2020, and we all know what happened in 2020. March comes around and everything is shut down. So we were not able to tour and support the album. We had a tour of Germany canceled because of that, because of 2020. And we had submitted our first music video, Modal Consequence, which I was just speaking about, to about 8 film festivals in Europe. All the big ones like Brussels and Paris. And I spent all this money on these music for these film festivals to premiere our music video, and all those film festivals were canceled. I got no money back. So that was the first knock me out. Or that's about 3. That's like a combination. Boom, boom, boom. Technical knockout. Boom. So then we put out the second album, Inferno, and now we're in a global war. what I believe is the four horsemen are galloping. And now we put out the second album, and now the petrodollar's about to flop, and it's just been crazy. It's unbelievable. But here we are, and you know, we got to make music during difficult times. Is sometimes the best time to make music. It's when music is the most important. Because music is, it's divine. I think it's like the voice of the universe. It's not mundane in the sense of how we have the worst, absolute worst leaders in world history ever at this time across the board. That's mundane. But music transcends those boundaries, and takes you to a place of imagination is what we're shooting for, and perhaps that's very important now. So yeah, just it's interesting to contemplate, and perhaps it's fitting that we're going into Dante's Inferno, straight to hell, and the world is following suit. So maybe it's just perfect timing, you know. But anyways, this is going to be a hell of an album. It took a lot out of us. It took a lot out of me. And we're just trudging forward and trying to share our music with people. And we want you to be part of it. So, you know, I'll just be honest about it. So hang in there, everybody. It's spring right now, but it's like freezing cold here on the shores of Lake Erie. So when the weather breaks, I highly recommend to everybody watching this, if you haven't planted a garden, think about planting a garden this year. Even if you have a small apartment, get some nice 5-gallon buckets and watch some YouTube videos. You can grow a lot of food in a small place, even in an apartment. And I just think food could be an issue, and they're telling us it's going to be an issue. So I don't want you guys to go hungry. Be smart. Be discerning. Trust your intuition. Hang in there. Because we care about our fans. And that's the gist. And I will just ramble on for hours. So I'm going to get out of here. But that's the update. I hope you like the shirts. For those of you who ordered them, I got all the sizes that were needed. We needed some 3Xs for some of my homies, so I made sure to get those. I will have extra shirts, so I'll be posting those on the website. But first, we got to get this out to our Kickstarter supporters, because if it wasn't for our Kickstarter supporters, we would not be able to fund this album. So it's funded from our Kickstarter supporters. You guys rock. It's going to be an awesome album, and just be patient. But I'm shooting to have everything out within the next couple months, specifically June 1st, released to the public. And I'm hoping the vinyl will be ready by then, but I doubt if the vinyl will be ready by then. But the CDs certainly will. Come hell or high water. So that's the gist. All right, I'm out of here. Rock on. Be safe. Be smart. Work hard. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.